Hi students and friends, welcome to my channel. This is Sarayas. In this lesson, I will talk about formula, stoichiometry, and the mole concept. The learning outcomes for this lesson would be state the symbols of the elements and formula of the compounds mentioned in the syllabus 5070. 5070. What are chemical symbols? Chemical symbol is used to represent atom of different elements. Chemical symbols are used to represent atom of different elements. Atom of different elements. Look at Let's look at this periodic table. You see all the elements are represented by a letter or letters. They are known as symbol of these elements. This is H for hydrogen. C for carbon. Here C. N for nitrogen. O for oxygen. And so on. In some cases, two letters are used for symbols. And first one is capital, while second letter is always small. For instance, Li. This is a symbol for lithium. Metal, lithium. Al for aluminium. Cl for chlorine. Etc. Some elements even have their symbols derived from Latin names like Na for sodium. Latin name is natrium. Let me write Latin name. It's natrium. Fe is iron. Latin name is ferrum. Similarly, Au for gold. This is for gold. Latin name is aurum. What are chemical formula? Chemical formula is used to represent chemical compounds. Chemical formula is used to represent compounds. Either ionic or covalent. For example, chemical formula for sodium chloride would be NaCl. Sodium chloride, NaCl. H2SO4 for sulfuric acid. Methane is represented by CH4. Now let's talk about valency. Valency is the combining power of an atom or compound ion. For ionic compounds, valency is equal to the charge on the ion. Sodium chloride will be Na plus Cl minus. Now look at this table. The group number helps in predicting the charges on the ion. These are the group numbers. And they are written along with their valency. For metals, valency will be equal to their group number. These are the metals, group 1. You can see it's equal to the group number. 1 plus 1, group 2 plus 2, group 3 plus 3. All we need to do is to place a positive charge before the number. You see, we have placed positive charge here. It is the same number of electrons they are going to lose during the formation of ionic bond. For non-metals, it will be equal to the number of electrons they are going to gain or share during bonding. You see, group 5, 3 electrons are needed. Group 6, 2 electrons are needed. Group 7, 1 electron is needed. This time, we will put negative charge before the number. In case of transition metals, these are the transition metals. Except zinc, all have more than one charge or valency. You see, copper having +2 as well as +1. Similarly, Fe having +2 as well as Fe3+. Zinc does not follow this trend. It has fixed valency, that is +2. This is a list of compound ions. Compound ions. You have to learn the charges, names, and symbols for these compound ions. Compound ions are like molecules. You see, it's like a molecule. Recall ammonia, NH3. You can add one hydrogen to this and put a charge on top. You will get NH4 positive. So these compound ions are molecules with a charge on them. This is ammonium ion, hydroxide ion, nitrate ion, nitrite ion. You have manganate 7 oxide ion, hydrogen carbonate ion, sulfate ion, sulfite ion, dichromate 6 ion, phosphate ion, phosphite ion. This will help you in predicting the chemical formula of compounds involving more than 2 atoms. Here is the formula of some compounds. We have ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH, potassium sulfate, K2SO4, sulfur dioxide, SO2, copper 2 nitrate, CuNO3 whole twice. Here's a summary of today's lesson. Chemical symbol is used to represent atom of different elements. Chemical formula is used to represent chemical compounds, either ionic or covalent. Valency is the combining power of an atom or compound ion. For ionic compounds, valency is equal to the charge on the ion. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my video.